Hello, this is a quick video detailing how to convert your model into ONNX. It's really easy. I have made everything available on the GitHub, and you should be able to just download it and run the script, and then get your model uploaded back into Hugging Face under your own profile, which is great. So yeah, I'll show you how to actually go about that. So if you make your way over to the GitHub, you're gonna need to find this folder over here called Convert to ONNX. To download the folder, you will need to download everything. So if you go over here to Code and you just download it as zip, you'll be able to extract this folder right here. And then what you need to do is go into Visual Studio and then go over to File, Open Folder, and then find the folder Convert to ONNX right here. And then what we're going to do is just double click this Python file, and we're only going to need this Python file right here. We don't need to worry about these scripts. They're going to be called by this script, so we don't need to actually run any of them. So yeah, so if we go over here to the comments, this is the two steps we're going to need to actually make our model into ONNX. And then the first step is just going to be to install the dependencies. So we have over here the command, we have the pip install. If we just copy and paste it, we should be able to go over to our terminal and then just paste it right here. And then once we press enter, it's going to update all of your dependencies to make sure that you're ready to convert your model. So for me, it's all already satisfied, which is really nice. So I'm just going to close this. And then we're going to go over to our second comment. So to run the script, call this command. So to actually run this, we're going to need to open the terminal inside of Visual Studio. So to do that, we go up here to terminal, then new terminal, and then we make sure that at the end of this, we see this is the name of our folder. So we are in the right folder. And what we're going to do is copy this entire command, just like this, and we're going to paste it. And we see over here highlighted in blue is the things we're going to need to change. So it says your repo here for our model ID, and then the target repo is going to be an ID. So we're going to feed the script two repos. So one is the model we're going to be downloading, then it's going to quantize it and transform it into ONNX, and then it's going to upload it to another repo. This has to be under your own name, and because it's uploading to your own profile, it's going to need your Hugging Face token right here. So that gives it access to make a new repo and upload all the necessary files. Um, and yeah, so I mentioned quantized. So if you don't know what quantization is, it's where the model gets put in a lower position. So um, the floating point numbers are stored in a lower position. So the storage of the actual model is much smaller. So it's about like a fourth of the size of the original model. Um, and then you can run inference on it much quicker, but of course the accuracy is slightly lower. But the techniques that are used now are very powerful, and I really recommend you to enable this quantization. But if you don't want it, you can simply just get rid of this quantize over here, and then run this command just the same, and it should be working just fine. Um, but yeah, so to actually figure out what models can I actually transform and how does this repo here work and where do I get my Hugging Face token, we can go over to Hugging Face. So over here I have my own model. So I can show you in this example where I ran the script with this repo over here. So to actually copy the repo over, you just click on this right here and it says copied. And then you can go over to the actual command, and then you can get rid of the model ID over here instead of your repo here. Of course, we can add in the repo that we want. So we can get rid of this and then paste it in here just like that. So this is the target repo. This is, well, this is the repo we're going to be downloading the model from, and then it's going to go over to your target repo, and this can be the same. So if you want it to quantize and upload to the same folder, which I do recommend, you can do this. Um, but this can also be from a different person. So you can download an NER model from Hugging Face from a different person. So for example, if I have this Chinese bird right here, I can just copy it and I can paste it within my model ID right here, and it will be able to download the model and then upload it to my own folder, which is really nice. A folder that you can customize. So the script actually makes the whole folder for you, so you don't need to worry about having this folder exist already. So you just need to specify the name. So I'll just give you an example. If I were to download someone else's model and save it under my profile with the ONNX, I would do something like this. So I would then change this back to my name, so Pab Romero. Um, and then I would of course change the model ID over to the Chinese bird, just like that. And then the next step is, where do you get your Hugging Face token? So it's really easy. You just need to go into Hugging Face, go over here to your profile, go down here to settings, and then go over here to access tokens. And then right here, I'm not going to reveal it because it's a secret, but you can go over here and then you can click invalidate and refresh, and it'll pop up with a window where you can copy your token, and you copy the entire thing, and then you can paste it right here. And this will give this script access to your account, where it will make a new repository if needed, or if the repository already exists, it's just going to copy in the ONNX folder. So the end result that we want is the folder to look like this. So if I go over to files and versions, I want this folder right here called ONNX. Um, so if I were to click on this, we can see we got the normal ONNX file, which you can see is about half a gigabyte, and then we got the quantized, which is only 125 megabytes, which is, you see, like about a fourth smaller, which is really nice. And the accuracy, it's very, very similar. And then we can see over here, so I did actually convert the Chinese BERT over to my own profile. And then the end result of this is the ONNX folder, along with the other files that it needs to run. But as you can see here, there is no safe tensors file. So this means that this thing, well, this repo is only ONNX. So if we go into here, we can see this is only the ONNX file. And yeah, to use it, all you need to do is just copy this, make sure this repo is public, and then go over here into the software, and then click on the gearbox. You can then paste it in. You can see I already have. Um, and then to make sure, and then we can double click, so Pablo Romero, and then we can see in here, we got the Chinese model downloaded properly. We can see all the necessary files to run it, along with the ONNX folder with the quantized model. So very nice. And then now we can just upload Chinese files, something like this. I have a text ready, and just like that, it's working, which is really nice. Um, but yeah, that is how you turn your model into ONNX. And a huge, huge thanks to transformers.js from Zenova. It's just incredible. Like this whole the reason why this project exists is because of this library right here. So I'm hugely grateful, and I want to make sure that they know it. Thank you so much. It's been incredible using this code base. Yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, that is everything.